Authenticity has a presence that cannot be imitated. You speak honestly, you move with intention, and you do not adjust yourself to fit expectations that do not align with who you are. For some, that is refreshing. For others, it is uncomfortable. Your energy reflects clarity and self-awareness. It does not seek approval or validation. And that level of certainty can feel intimidating to those who have not yet found their footing. People are intimidated by your presence and authenticity. Whenever you enter a space, something shifts. Not because you demand attention, but because you do not seek it. You're not performing. You're not competing. You are not trying to be seen, and yet somehow you are. There's this quiet authority about you. A grounded stillness that cannot be imitated, and that unsettles certain people because they recognize something in you that they have not yet found within themselves. You are real. You do not bend yourself to be accepted. You do not rehearse your personality for approval. You simply are. And in a world where many are striving to be noticed, your natural presence exposes the effort in others. The harder that they try, the more invisible they feel. And when you arrive without trying at all, it feels to them as though the room has already chosen. Not because you took anything from them, but because you are not chasing what they are chasing. That is what unsettles them. Your energy does not beg. It does not compete. It does not negotiate. It simply stands. There's a strength in being unshaken. As it is written in James chapter 1, verse 8, a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. But you are not divided within yourself. You have chosen who you are, and you stand in it. That kind of inner alignment carries weight, and people can feel it. You are not loud, yet you are heard. You are not forceful, yet you are respected. Because true presence does not need to announce itself. It reveals itself. As it is written in Matthew chapter 5, verse 16. Let your light so shine before men that they may see your good works. Your light is not something that you perform. It is something that you carry. And whether others admit it or not, they can recognize it. Even those that feel intimidated by you respect you, because they know that you are not pretending. And the truth is, many of them could not carry themselves the way that you do. Even if they receive the same attention, you remain grounded. You remain humble. You remain unmoved. As it is written in Proverbs chapter 16, verse 8, better is a little with righteousness than great revenues without righteousness. You chose substance over appearance, truth over approval. And that is why your presence carries authority. Understand this. You are not here to compete with anyone. You are here to remind them that there is another way, a quieter way, a more true way, a way that does not require striving, only alignment. And in time, even those that feel intimidated by you will begin to learn from you. Some will even imitate you. And when that happens, do not be offended. A reflection is not an attack. It is recognition. I'd like to end this message with a parable. A lantern was placed in a dark room. Around it stood many mirrors, each trying to catch the light. Some mirrors strained, adjusting themselves again and again, tilting, turning, seeking the perfect angle. But one mirror stood still. It did not move. It did not strain. It simply faced the lantern as it was. And because it remained steady, it reflected the light more clearly than all the others. The mirrors that strained grew frustrated. They believed that the still mirror had taken something from them. But the truth was simple. The light was always there, and only one chose to remain aligned with it. The lesson? Authenticity is not something that you perform. It is something you carry. Those who strive for attention often lose themselves in the effort. But the one who stands firm in truth becomes naturally seen. You do not you do not need to compete, convince, or conform. When you are aligned with yourself, your presence will speak louder than any performance ever could. And in time, even those unsettled by your light will come to understand it. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everybody who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been Chris and Isty, and until next time, take care, and God bless you.